Hey you guys, hello and welcome. I just wanted to show you guys this beautiful tree here. This is one of my favorite places on the whole planet. This here is Juglans nigra, or the black eastern walnut. And look how majestic this is. It's probably the most majestic tree I've ever seen in person. This one's about 600 years old. It's a heritage tree, and it's full of squirrels right now in beautiful fall color. So this tree is very important to me because this is where I started my formal education in horticulture, was right under this tree. So I just wanted to show you the bark. This tree over here has this really beautiful scaly bark. It exfoliates nicely. It has these big arbor branches that come down, and it's just a really sightly tree. It grows to a mature height of a little bit shy of 100 feet and a mature spread of sometimes even up to almost 200 feet. There's a couple things I really want to say about it. So the fruit of this tree is very edible. It's really nice roasted. It's a really nice sort of homey, autumnal kind of flavor. It's very nutty. Another thing I want to say is this tree produces a substance called juglone, which basically kills a lot of plant matter that grows underneath the tree. So I don't recommend planting anything directly underneath or beside this type of tree. Just because this tree tends to choke it out. Another thing I will say is this tree has amazing limb connections and has this really interesting alternate fashion to its big scaffold branches. Has this really nice compound pinnately venated leaf. I don't know if you can see here. It's quite reminiscent of a sumac. Not in the same family. This is in the family Juglanaceae, or the walnut family. And this is a really good habitat for, has a schizocarpic seed, by the way. It's a really good habitat for owls, squirrels. It fruits well into the winter too. Has this beautiful flower. It's white, kind of nondescript in form, bilabiate flower, but it's really pretty. And I just think the most striking feature of this plant is just how expansive it is and how long-lived it is. It has a very quick grow rate, doesn't really require any supplemental fertilization or anything like that. It's very cold hardy to almost 40 degrees Celsius. And yeah, I don't know if you can see here, but here's just one of the rotting walnuts. They're a little smaller than mandarin orange size. And yeah, so this here is one of my favorite trees. As I said before, this is where I started my formal education in horticulture. I had my very first class. It was a class on biodiversity right underneath this tree, standing right in that same spot. And just look at how expansive this is. It's just beautiful. So this over here I think is probably the quintessential, most amazing tree if you're into having tire swings, if you need a really nice shade tree. I know people that have gotten married under trees like this. They just age really well and they're super majestic. So this over here is Juglans nigra, or the European black walnut. Really super beautiful, striking tree. Very nice for a golf course or a big specimen garden or an arboretum somewhere where you have a lot of space. Some considerations to keep in mind: don't plant anything directly underneath it because the juglone will kill it. So this tree is toxic to most plants. However, it's perfectly edible to people. And just look at these little ecosystems of just mosses and lichen. It's just so rich in diversity. I don't know if you guys can see over here. It's just beautiful. It's growing like its own colony of ferns. I've seen so many interesting insect communities in this tree too. It's just it's a community really, this tree. So this over here, and I just really wanted to share just to show you guys some of the beauty of just the biodiversity and the mutualism within life, and just how aesthetically pleasing it can be. Some subspecies of this tree also go red in color in the fall, but I think this color is just so magical. So yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Stay blessed. This makes really good furniture too, but I don't recommend cutting it down because that's just such a shame. It's just such a beautiful canopy tree. Yeah, so stay blessed. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support, and have a beautiful day.